If you think Lagos State is heaven and earth, I guess you haven't entered Lagos State before. If you think Lagos State is roses, heaven is everything you can see in life, I guess you haven't been to Lagos before. Lagos State is not actually what you think it is. Yes, it's not actually what you think it is. It's not actually that beautiful as you are imagining in your head. I could remember before entering into this state, I have been imagining how big this state can be. I have been imagining how beautiful this state. I have been imagining some luxurious life. In fact, I have been imagining a lot of things right in my head just for this state alone, this Lagos State alone. A lot of people make Lagos State looks like is if you are not living in Lagos State in Nigeria, like, or if you haven't been to Lagos State before, you are really missing a lot. Sincere, my dear, I can sincerely tell you, all these things are lie. Like, all these things are false. They are fallables. Lagos State is not actually what you think it is. It can be what you think it may not be. Now let me start by this. Before coming to this state, I used to think Lagos State, like, when you go to Lagos State, life will be soft there. Like, you will be living a soft life. Anything you want, you will be having it. Like, you will be free from suffering and all kinds of things. But after coming to Lagos State, I discovered that Lagos State is even more worse than the previous place I'm coming from. And I guess if you haven't experienced this before, you just need to come to Lagos State for you to experience this. So for you to understand that Lagos State is not really what you think it is. Now let me tell you something. Because we think Lagos State is rosy based on the way media presented Lagos State to us. Yeah, I was a victim, because around the media, when you go to media, like a lot of movies, they use Lagos in shooting. So we're not saying that Lagos State, everything we want in life, yes, we can achieve it going to Lagos State. Now let me make it clear, I'm not trying to say Lagos State you can't achieve anything you want, or neither am I saying Lagos State is not beautiful or whatever. But I'm just trying to tell you what I have been thinking about Lagos State before coming to, which I know a lot of people also have that kind of mentality or that kind of mindset. Now, when you come to Lagos State, you will discover that people are suffering in Lagos State more than outside Lagos State. People are suffering in Lagos State. Now, Lagos State is, the last time I checked, Lagos State has over 20 million population people. It has over 20 million people living in it, which is actually the most populated state in Nigeria. And with this, it's kind of so hard to live in this state. It's very so hard. That's the pure truth. And I guess most at times the media won't tell you all this thing. The media won't tell you how people are suffering in the streets of Lagos State. Now we all think Lagos State, when you go to Lagos State, lights, you will be seeing lights in the sky, you will be seeing different kinds of building, different kinds of beautiful mansion. In fact, they go say light they shine for heaven. So that's the kind of mentality we have then. And I'm not saying it's a lie. Yes, you can still see those things in Lagos State, but the reality is that the chance of you enjoying some of those things is very small. It's very small. Now the reason it's very small is that Lagos State is actually enjoyed by those that have money, those that are financially stable, by those that have what it takes, like those that have millions in their account. As someone who is just starting life, who just want to start a business or anything, so looking at those beauty aspects of Lagos State, you may not really see it, because those things the only place you can see them is those big estates, those top estates. That's where you can see life and the beauty aspect of it. But outside that, as an average person, as an average Nigerian, as someone starting or someone who doesn't have enough, when you come to Lagos State, you will see shege. You will see shege. In fact, I'm not saying shege. You will see shege pro. It's not a course. You will see shege pro mass. It's not a course. I'm not discouraging you from coming to Lagos State, but this is what I experienced. A lot of people are suffering in Lagos State, but most time they won't tell you, and sometimes people, sometimes their family don't know. Now you see how people sleep around in the streets of Lagos, how people sleep because some of these people couldn't afford to pay a rent, even if it is a bedroom self-con. Now Lagos State, being the most populated state in Nigeria, it makes it so expensive that to afford some of this basic need is so difficult. Like to afford some of this basic need of human being is so difficult, which you can easily afford in other part of the country, but here affording it here in Nigeria, in Lagos State, is so difficult. And this is why coming to Lagos State without without a bit knowledge of it can get you frustrated sometimes. I myself, I experienced that when I come to Lagos State. I was like, is this the Lagos State I've been thinking of? Is this how people are managing in Lagos State? It's so sad. Some of us won't tell you. We are living low. We are just kind of managing our life here. So sad, we won't tell you. And you don't expect us to tell you. What for? I mean, our life is about packaging, When we package, come down to our village or come down to East, you feel like we are coming from abroad. Yes, it's abroad, but I'm kind of trying to reduce the high expectation you have about Lagos State, So just as you are saying, these are people living in the streets, kind of sleeping on the main road. There are a lot. When you go in deeper into the street, you will see a lot of people that sleep on the main road each day. So this is the Lagos State all of us think. So I mean, this is the Lagos State we don't think. So Lagos State is not actually what we think it used to. It's not actually what we think, It's a wrong narrative. Is totally different from what we think. When you come, you will see what Lagos State is. Sometimes Lagos State can be more hard and more frustrating than other states. Remember, I'm not discouraging you, but it also has a great advantage more than other states. Like coming to this Lagos State, no matter any kind of business you are doing, you can easily blow. You can easily make it because it has more population. It has more traffic. You can pull traffic at all time. So just think wisely before coming to this state. Thank you. My name remains Bright Tobias. Thank you and keep on watching. Thank you and remember blessed. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Peace out.